Arthritis or shoulder pain? How can you tell? Suffering from a painful shoulder? Not sure if it's arthritis or something else in the shoulder? An osteopath is highly trained in knowing the difference. We're also experts in treating these types of conditions. Suffering from arthritis in the shoulder or think that it may be arthritis? Then watch this video as I'm going to explain how to identify if it's arthritis and how we can help ease the pain for you. Hi, I'm Luke Savage, Senior Osteopath at Worthing Osteopathic and Wellbeing Clinic. I can speak personally about shoulder pain. It happened to me one year while I was at Centre Parks. I was on some type of bouncy, inflatable, total wipeout type of adventure. It was 1 hour of running around, climbing, balancing and other types of obstacles, all the while trying not to fall in the water. Well, I did fall in, and for some odd reason I moved my shoulder in a funny way. Immediately I felt this pain. I managed to carry on, the osteopath inside me knowing better, but afterwards my shoulder was really aching. I had all these thoughts run through my head. What had I done? Was it serious? Would I be able to do all the other activities while on holiday? Then I thought, am I even going to be able to work? All of this was playing on my mind, stopping me sleeping properly and stopping me enjoying myself while on my family holiday of the year. Because I wasn't sleeping properly, everyone soon noticed that I was a bit more grumpy than usual the next day. Does this sound familiar? Then comment shoulder below for more information. There are a few common shoulder conditions that we see in clinic, which range from rotator cuff problems, impingements, muscular strains, arthritis and bursitis. As the shoulders are packed with bones, tendons, ligaments and muscles, it's no wonder that injuries to one or many of these structures occur. It can quite often be difficult to pinpoint the exact area of shoulder pain, but with an accurate diagnosis and treatment, we can help. Now I'm going to explain the differences between two of these conditions, arthritis and bursitis. Arthritis of the shoulder, in particular osteoarthritis, is wear and tear over many years. Usually when osteoarthritis occurs, it's because the cartilage in the joints breaks down over the years. Cartilage is what gives us padding between the bones of the joints, and without this, the joints become very painful to move. The four main problems that osteoarthritis can cause are: number 1, pain that comes and goes, but as time goes on, it gets worse. Number 2, pain can be caused by inactivity. This is when pain is more noticeable in the mornings, but as the day goes on, it gets a bit better and it often gets worse again in the evenings too. Number 3, pain from shoulder activity, especially when reaching across the body. Number 4, loss of motion and not being able to raise the arm above the head. The common factors causing arthritis are aging, overuse of the joint and injuries to the shoulder, and while there's no cure for this condition, we're able to slow down the process and reduce the pain. Bursitis. This occurs when a sac filled with fluid swells. There are bursa sacs all over the body, near the joints that provide the padding between the muscles, bones, skin and the tendons. If activities that involve repetitive movements are done a lot, then the bursa can become inflamed, causing bursitis of the shoulder. Here's some of the common causes. Number 1, pain triggered by movement. This is similar to arthritis, and sudden or certain movements will cause the pain to come and go. Number 2, pain on the top and outside of the shoulder. This is where a bursa sits, and when lying on the side which applies pressure onto it, then this can trigger the pain. Number 3, pain caused by activity. Often unusual or awkward movements or activities which involve moving the shoulder in a particular way can cause the bursa to become irritated. I hope this video is helpful. If you think it might be of help to you, then comment shoulder below and myself or one of my team will get back to you. Fortunately, knowing a thing or two about shoulders and knowing my anatomy gave me a head start. I was able to do a few tests on myself, and those I couldn't do on myself, I explained to my wife, Vicky, and she did them on me. I was able to work out that I'd irritated one of the bursa of my shoulder. I immediately put some ice on it and took some anti-inflammatories and did some specific exercises to help with this condition. This is the end of the video. The only kind of people who have watched this far are the people who have shoulder pain. It's exactly for people like you, otherwise you wouldn't have watched it. If you haven't already commented shoulder below, then what's stopping you? If you have shoulder pain and you want it fixed, then comment shoulder below. Remember, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Thank you for watching.